Fake news versus misinformation. So Leo signs, that is what your reading is going to be all about today. I have the World card with the Ace of Swords reversed. That is like unclear or bad information that is propagated around the world, that's going around. And Five of Swords, it's deliberate. It's fake, as in it is deliberately false information. And there is, okay, so and the other thing that I saw was grapes. So what is this fake news? What is this misinformation about? Well, it's about how good we're doing. Grapes stand for prosperity. So I saw grapes and I saw a wave. So the wave stands for how the news is getting around, right? It's again talking about how we're talking about the media, how we're talking about, social media, what's going on like the news. This is what your whole reading is going to be about today. And there's a sense that the misinformation is about how good we're doing. The misinformation is about how good the economy is, how much extra we have, because of the grapes. Now let's look on the bottom. Page of Wands. So there's a sense of false excitement. There is a sense of false excitement behind this misinformation. It's people who are excited about something, who are pushing a narrative that is not true for the sake of making things appear better than they are, or are maybe even going to be in the short-term future. Right. Let's pull Oracle cards and see where else this is going. Tell me more about this reading for Leo. Okay. Tell me more. What's going on with Leo? What's going on with Leo? All right, so now we've got the house with the number 7 coming out. These two cards are all about the establishment, the people who have been in power or have, been around for a long time, who kind of like set the stage. You're kind of in their house, okay? You're in their house, and those people have a narrative that they're trying to push. We've got Sagittarius and we've got the Wizard's Tower. That is a vision, the Wizard's Tower, and a plan, Sagittarius. And it seems like they're showing you the surface, the mask. They're showing you the surface of it, but there isn't any depth. And that's part of the reason why it's somehow fake or somehow misinformed, okay? So I'm playing both sides here. Somehow fake or somehow misinformed. All right, let's go ahead and pull advice and see, what you guys should make of this. What should you believe? Let's pull advice and find out what should you guys believe. Let's see what comes out. Any advice here for Leo sign? Any advice here for Leo sign? Wow. Well, it's kind of like your eyes are not lying to you. Your eyes don't lie. Your hands don't lie. Are you tired? Are you poor? Do you work too much and get less out of it? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So things are not as good as they seem. The economy is not as good as it seems. And I'm talking globally. I'm not blaming anyone, any party, or any period of time. These are global changes that have been happening, that are inevitable, that are no particular party's fault, although I could point some fingers, but I'm not going to for this video. But these are longer term events than a single party. So what we're talking about is things getting gradually worse, and you can feel it. You can feel it, you can sense it, it's affecting you tangibly. 10 of Wands is you having to do more work. You have to work more in order to survive, and that 5 of Cups makes you pretty bitter, makes you pretty unhappy, 5 of Cups. And then the 9 of Wands is you having to do more and more and more, and it's never enough. The 9 of Wands reverse is it's never enough, and so you're saddled with a burden. So it's never enough work. It's never enough hours. Your paycheck's never enough. The bills don't. Your budget never really lines up correctly. So you can feel that something is off. Things aren't as good as they're being shown to be, right? And whether that's current, and whether that's going to be in the future, and whether that's the past. I think all those things are true. I think things were not good in the past, they're not good now, and they're not going to be in the future. And every single party is going to have a turn at saying, this is great, and they're going to be lying. Do you see what I'm saying? Let's pull Oracle cards, find out more. Any other advice? Any other advice here for my Leos? Basically, anybody who says we're doing good is lying. The people who are pointing out the fact that people are in economic turmoil, that there is economic despair, those people are the people who are not lying. For the sake of pushing a vision that they have that is, it's inaccurate. Their vision is inaccurate, or it's rooted in the past, right? The number 7 in the house from before is somebody who is rooted in the past, or it's a lot of past energy. It's very elderly energy there. So these people either are misinformed because they're elderly and they're out of touch, or that's just the place where they're coming from. But let's see what else we get. Any other advice here? Any other advice? Oh, well, just get ready. Get ready for more bullshit. Look, we've got Neptune. Neptune is the misinformation. It is more ambiguity. Neptune is fog. And so get ready for it. We're in for a time, the hourglass, of more misinformation and fake news, whichever side you play towards, misinformation or fake news. You're gonna have to discern which is not true. And I'm telling you, the not true is how good we're doing. Let's see what else there is. Or maybe how good we did, right? There's also that, how good we did, how good we're doing. Anyway, like I said. All right, so the next couple cards are Taurus, the number 2, and Virgo. Okay, this is keep your head to the ground. Keep your head to the ground and mind your own business, and don't let the misinformation change what you're going to do. You have your own shit you're working on. You don't need to be derailed. Nose to the ground, Taurus. What does Taurus do? He's the bull. He plows the fields, literally nose to the ground. And Virgo is focusing on yourself. Now, with the number 2 here, it's kind of weird because the number 2 next to Virgo, I'm going to have to pull another card for this, actually. I really got to figure out what this number 2 is doing here. What's the 2 doing? Why is the 2 here? Yeah, see, I got the nut with the number 6. There's just no point in arguing with anyone over what the misinformation or fake news is. There's no point. And the advice is keep your nose to the ground, look up your own information, and figure out what you believe yourself. But the number 2 here is saying there's always going to be somebody else who has their take. There's always going to be somebody else. Let them have their take. There really is no point in arguing with them. Allow people to have their own opinion and focus on yourself. I'm still unhappy about this reading. I'm gonna pull just one more card from the tarot and see if before I close this out. Any last advice or information here? I'm still kind of peeved about this whole. This has been triggering. Let's just say this has been triggering. Let's see. What else? What else? Wow. Like I said before, use your own discernment. Because these cards are all talking about using your own experience as a compass. Your own experience as a compass to discern what's true, what's false, what's fake, what's misinformation. So the 2 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles is everything that you went through. Your financial instability, for example, is 2 of Pentacles. But 7 of Pentacles is your experience of life, of living life. All the years of living life. It's the time you spend, the experience you're having. So it's like, look at your experiences, the top part, and then compare them and make a decision yourself. The Magician with the Page of Cups is, look at the Page of Cups is the evidence. Look at the evidence, and then make an informed decision. The Emperor, the Magician. This is what I believe, right? This is what I believe, and it's based off of experience. It's what you have been seeing in your personal life, not just what's the wave, right? Remember the wave that's going around the media. What's going around, what's viral, whatever is being talked about. Don't base your belief systems off of that. Base your belief systems off of your own personal experience and the ups and downs of life. 2 of Pentacles. Have you had a tough time? Maybe the economy wasn't good, despite what people are saying, because you experienced it not being good. All right. So I think that's it, guys. That's going to be a reading. Leos, thank you guys for being here. If you want to find out more about what's going on with your sign, check out Patreon and show some support there. I would love it if you guys would see if there's anything of interest there to you. So links are below and also on my profile. With that, I will see you guys next time.